whatever starts with L, it's included in the L type of lashes. Okay, as you can see the difference. All right, and
these are specialty curl, guys. They're specialty curls.
This is the very traditional L curl. Okay, and this is also an L curl. This is LU. This is L curl. Okay, so everything is included in the L series. What do you think about L series lashes on curly lashes? It will work. It will work. But it's better on curly lashes. It's better if you can use a similar curl with its original curly lashes, C or D. All right. So now let's move on to the next step. Are we able to get that part?
Is everybody clear on that? Any questions before we move on?
If it's clear, just type clear.
So everything that we use is Camilla lashes.
Okay, everything we use, yes, it's Camilla lashes. And remember, Camilla lashes has levels as well. Okay, you need to use good level of Camilla lash. Okay, you got to test it just like what I told you. You got to test it to see if it's a good Camilla lash. Okay.
And one more, what's best for monolids? So as I mentioned before, the L series is best for monolids.
And if you're asking which one in L series is best for mono eyelids, you gotta test it because every single eye shape is different. So you gotta test them one by one. Okay? And now let's pause the question. We'll be looking back later, and let's continue to next step. Any important questions? Important sentence in the chat? No?
Keep going. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's keep going.
We're going to pause on questions, guys, because we need to move on, but we'll come back to your questions, okay?
Okay. Yeah. You might need to move to the other side because they're
Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to continue to our cleaning process, okay? What is step one? What is step one? Material requirements, right? And now step two, clean. Okay? Let's begin step two on the whiteboard. Step two, cleaning. So now, when you're cleaning, remember, I don't use lash foam unless my client or my model have a lot of makeup or she has like oily skin. And the only thing I'll be using mostly is saline water. Saline water for eyes, okay? Saline solution for eyes. And remember, it has to be for eyes, not for any other type of use, okay? And in China, they have this kind of like saline water with like bottles, all right? And it is professionally used for eyes. It only has 0.9%, okay, of saline water. And yeah. So remember, saline water for eyes, not all saline water, okay? Saline solution for eyes, or you can use contact lens solutions to clean the eye area. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour a little bit of saline water on my Q-tip, like that. And then I'm gonna wipe her eyes. Gently like that. And then up and down. Okay? And after that, I'm gonna use a makeup removal pad like that. makeup removal pad like this, okay? And I'm gonna pour it, the more sealing water on the pad, like that. And then I'm gonna wipe the eyes. And Alicia is gonna take picture during the process for the ebook. Okay, so we can get content for the ebook. Wipe the eye area, okay, gently. And also remember the forehead, okay? The forehead. And please remember, because I used to work for a salon and I do facials. So remember, there's a key point when you're doing your cleaning, is you don't want to tap 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 tap. You don't want to do that. All right? You want to give it a swipe. Okay, you want to give it a swipe like this. Okay, gently. Now you clean all the oil, okay? And now you're going to use a dry facial wipe, okay? A dry facial wipe like this. Wipe it again. Okay, now you got rid of all the oil, right? So now we can continue to our process. So now, let's take the tape. Take the tape, right? And let's lift the upper eyelid. Lift the upper eyelid. Remember, detach your tape. Any questions?
Where can I order the Camilla lashes? There's many questions on where we can buy Camilla lashes.
Yeah.
So, do you want to answer that, Lynn?
We will announce it at the end of the class. We will announce the ebook, both, like everything, at the end of this class. So please still till the end. And now, when we lift up the upper eyelid, what are we gonna do next? A very basic step. What are we gonna do next?
Let's get some answers, guys. What do we do next? Prime. Someone said prime.
So I don't prime my lashes. I don't prime the lashes.
Someone said gel pad.
Yes, gel pad.
Eye patch. Yep, correct. We put down the eye patch.
So the eye patch is used to what? Isolate the bottom lash, okay? And now, I'm gonna loosen up the tape a bit. And one thing I gotta say that is super important. One thing I gotta say, I've seen a lot of lash artists, they put the eye pad first and then use the tape. And me personally, when I do my lashes, when the lash artists do that, put the eye pad first, I find it uncomfortable because the edge of the eye pad will scratch the lash line and it will make the client very uncomfortable. Like not all of them, but some of them. Okay? So remember, lift the upper eyelid first and then put the eye pad. Okay? Okay, let me see some questions. Very good, me vision, separate top and bottom iPad type. Are you doing the pre-treatment with only saline solution without using primer? Yeah, I don't use primer. I don't use Superbound because I found it unnecessary. Because remember, if you want to do real design, if you want to do real lash art, you don't want them to keep forever. You don't want them to keep going for like 2 months. My sets, I will never require my sets to last longer than like 2 months more or a month more, because I want the client to keep coming back for this experience, because every time you design is a different set. Okay, art, remember, art, it will never last. Precious art, luxury art, they will only there for a moment. Okay, so I don't use that. I think I need to go with the natural lashes growth. Like, they need to fall off. They can't just stay there forever. Okay. Camera lash same as no. Camilla lashes is not same as flat lash. So every introduction of the Camilla lash versus flat lash will be included in the ebook. Okay.
Will everyone get access to the book? So if you guys did post about our pinned post on our pages, you will receive the ebook, but you will also have the chance to receive the ebook if you post about this live right now, and make sure you tag us so that we can see it, and then you'll be able to receive your ebook.
Yeah, so make sure you stay till the end of the class. We will announce how to access this ebook, because we got a lot of reposts. We have a lot of like requests for it, so we're trying to give it to people as many as you guys requested. So Google Meet, remember, Google Meet angle is for you to see the side. Okay, so the side is for you to determine the angle and the design. You don't have to see it very clearly, because we thought about that, because Google Meet, you can't get it clear. You just can't get it clear on Google Meet. But the way you can see it is you can determine, and I can also move the camera around for the people who's in Google Meet, so you can have a better understanding. Okay? It's okay. Ebook, we will announce everything at the end of this class. Okay? How do you prevent clients' eyes from opening when you tape up the eyelids? Some clients' eyes naturally open. That's when I use single twister technique. So I will use one of my hand to push the eyelid down, and the other hand just attach. Okay? Okay, let's get into the real step.
All right, guys, let's get designing.
Okay, I need everyone in front of the screen to change your adhesive. Okay, everyone in front of the screen to change the adhesive. Remember, change your adhesive every 20 minutes. Okay, every 20 minutes, change your adhesive.
I'm just gonna, all right, guys, so I'm gonna link me and Lynn's Instagram pages so you guys are able to tag us and receive your free ebook. Okay, so you'll see it right here. Oops. Sorry, kind of messed that one up. Let me type it again. Lynn's Lash Design, and mine is Elise Lash Artistry. Okay, so it's linked in there for you guys.
Okay, so now, are you guys ready to get into the attachment process? Attachment process, are you guys ready?
Are you guys ready? Yes. Yes. This is what you've been waiting for.
Okay, and now remember, I've never done this model before, so it's my first time designing a set for her. I will definitely make some mistakes, but that's normal, and let's correct the mistakes together. Okay? And me personally, today I prefer something similar to a cat eye. I want something longer at the end just because her eye shape is a bit circle, right? And her eyes are not that long. Okay, so me personally, I prefer something longer at the end. All right? So now remember, when you're doing the end of the eyes, what you're gonna do? You need to move, tilt the client's head towards the other side. Okay? So now I'm gonna tilt her head towards the other side. Okay? Let's adjust the angle a bit. A bit upper. More. Yeah, like that. Focus it. No, let's focus. Okay, give us a second. It's lost focus. Oh, hang on. Give us a second, guys. We're adjusting. It's because we don't zoom in. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's not. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. All right. All clear? Yep. Okay, from the side. So now I'm gonna let Alicia to take a picture for the ebook. So this is gonna be before our lash step. Okay? And now let's try LJ and LC curl. See what's the difference. What's the first one you guys want to try? I want to try LJ. So let's pick LJ. Okay, let's pick LJ. Maybe LJ 16. Okay, LJ 16. Give me a second.
So this is the LJ, as you can see. This is what Lynn is using at the moment.
Okay, it's pretty flat, all right? And I'm doing a bottom attachment. I'm doing a bottom attachment. Okay? And I'm gonna use single tweezer technique. So for you guys to see clearly, I'm not here to teach you guys single tweezer technique, okay? Because it's an advanced technique. You will have to take a course for that. And I'm just here to use single tweezer so I can show you guys more clear. Okay? And also for the people on the Google Meet, did you notice how different it looked on two angles? Do you guys notice how different it looked on two angles, right? That's why we want to open this Google Meet for another angle, okay? And now, let's try LC. We're gonna use the same length, okay? We're gonna use LC, 16.
Okay, so this is the LC that Lynn is currently going to use. So as you can see, the angle of it is completely different.
And now, I'm going to attach it to a similar space, okay? Still using bottom attachment. Can you guys tell the difference? Are you guys able to tell?
Let's see some answers, guys. Can you guys tell the difference? Maybe you need to tilt them a little bit, right?
No.
Yeah.
So this is LJ. This is LC. Okay, did you notice LJ has this slightly little curl and LC is more straight, right? So let me adjust both angle, okay, on Google Meet and on YouTube, so you guys can both see. Okay, first I'm gonna adjust on Google Meet. Okay. From here.
Yes, that is correct. So as you can see, the LJ sits flatter than the LC.
From here. Okay, see that? And now, let's do this one. See that? Okay. And which one do you like better? I'm going to take some pictures.
Yeah.
I'm going to attach the pictures as well in the ebook, okay? Which one do they like better?
So which one do you guys like better? Let's see some answers. The LJ or the LC? LJ, reminders flatter. LC is more curved. LJ. Wow, LJ. Everyone's loving the LJ. Nice. Okay. LJ. LJ. Yep.
All right, let's do LJ 16. Okay, let's do LJ 16. Okay, gonna remove the LC. And now, let's move on to the next point, okay? We did something at the end, and now we're gonna do something near it, right here, okay? And this time, I'm gonna use isolation. So first of all, let's isolate, right? And we're gonna pick, let's pick LJ14. Let's try. Okay, same thing, bottom attachment. Okay, how does it look?
Are you lashing the top lashes for primary points or bottom lashes? Or bottom layer, sorry.
I'm focusing on the top 2 layers. Okay, I'm focusing on the top 2 layers. But, okay, remember this. I'm going to give you a tip right now. So, for people who has like really big eyes, okay, Caucasian, you have to start from the last 2 layers, because if you start from the very top, you will have a blank area at the eyes. Alicia, could you please draw that? Yeah, on the left board. Okay, so let me repeat that. So if you're lashing Caucasian, or people has huge eyes, almond eye, where their eyelid doesn't push the lashes done, you're gonna focus on the last 2 layers.
So last 2 layers.
Yeah.
Here.
Try.
Yeah.
Big eyelid. Smile it.
Mm.
So big eyes, almond type of shape, and small eyes. So this you're gonna focus on the last two layers. Last two layers, okay? For people who have smaller eyelid distance, focus on the top layers. And this one, focus on the top layers. Okay? And for people who eyelids pushing their lashes down, okay? You can see their lashes grows like this from the sides. You're gonna focus on the top two. Okay? What do you mean by layers? So as you can see on the screen, every person's lashes has layers, okay? These are the first layer. Okay, bottom layer is where it's the closest to the eyes, okay? So every person's lash has different layers, okay? So now, we're moving on to this part, okay? Because for Asians' eyes, this part would be more pushy, and also me personally, I want something more lifted. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to LC curl. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to LC curl. Okay, right here. Remember, you're doing a cat eye. Okay, so you want all the direction slowly towards this side more. Okay, you're doing cat eye, so make sure your direction are towards this side. Now I'm gonna try 11. Actually, let's try 12. 12 LC. LC. I'm gonna use isolation. Okay, you're gonna focus on the same layer. So all the points that I'm doing, they're on the same layer. Oopsie. Do you know why that happened? Why my lash is not attaching? Because I'm holding too long in the air and the glue got dry. So now let's grab another one. So Alicia right now, she's taking content for the ebook. So we can attach it into the ebook. Okay, top attachment. Top attachment. Okay? Okay, so now, what about the beginning? We want it to be lit as much as possible. And now I'm gonna try C curl. C curl, C curl, C curl. Okay, let's try 10 millimeter first for C curl. 10 millimeter first for C curl. Sorry, let me switch my glue. Okay, C curl. Bottom attachment.
So I will show you guys what bottom attachment is, what Lynn means. So this is the client's natural lash, right? So it looks like this. And this is what she's using, the LC. And she's doing a bottom attachment. So she's bringing the lash in and attaching it on the bottom of the client's natural lash. Yes?
Okay. As you can see right now, all the lashes are towards this way. But please keep in mind that this might not be correct. Okay? So after this whole primer point setup, these things are called primer points. After the primer point setup, we're gonna let her open her eyes and take a look. Okay? It might not be right. All right? Why do you choose the bottom attachment? Because I like to use bottom attachment. And if you want, you can choose top attachment as well. Because bottom attachment for me, it's more secured. Like it would give me more space to attach. Okay? The new one I attach it is C. Okay, so this one is C, the new one. This is LC. This is LJ. This is LJ. Okay? And now I'm gonna use another C. So let's still use C10. Okay? Now we have the primer plates, but I'm not sure it's gonna look good. Okay? I'm here, it's my first time designing, so I'm here, I'm just trying, I'm making mistakes, but I'm always gonna correct it. Okay, so now let's try it and let her open her eyes.
Okay, so I'm going to answer some questions on here. So what did she put on the clothes fan? She is using Camilla lashes. So when she picks it up off the tray, the base stays the same. And that is how she's able to create this spike. This clothes fan, sorry. So the Camilla lashes that she's using is what creates this clothes fan. Okay, got it.
So now, I don't know if you guys ever know this. I think you guys definitely know because I showed it so many times in my videos. This is a clear coat, and I'm gonna use this to touch up the tip so they can be fully closed. Like that.
So this is a water-based gel. Once you put it on the client's lashes, it's very light. It does not feel sticky at all, and it helps close the clothes fan. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Yes, correct. So there is no count on how many lashes you should be picking up. This is totally up to you guys. It depends on what kind of design you guys are creating.
Yes. And if you want something natural, pick less. If you want something thick, pick more. Okay? So now we have our primary point set up, okay? And then right now I'm gonna let her open her eyes. Remember, I'm not gonna be promised that I'm correct, okay? I'm gonna move the angle just so you can see the very front. Okay? So it's looking like that. So what is the issue? What is the issue right now? Tell me. First of all, this one and this one is not connected, right? And second, the distance between here to here and here to here is not right because it's not even, okay? So I see a lot of issue, right? Do you see it? Let me move back to the angle. Okay, move back to the angle. Switch to the Google Meet angle. Do you see it? Right? It looks different, right? So now, how are we going to correct it? How are we going to correct it? Okay? Yes, her eyes look red because, first of all, the camera, and second, because she's wearing contacts. LJ and outer corner isn't lifted enough, yes. Will they be a list of products? Yes, in the ebook. Remove and redo, yes. Move the primary points, remove and redo, yes. Instead of LJ, are we going to use LC? I think LJ is too flat for her outer corners. Yes. Will LC be better? Okay. So now, if you can choose one, what can we do? Choose one lash that we want to keep. Would you like to keep this one? Or would you like to keep this one? Or would you like to keep this one?
So point it out as numbers.
LC. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one you would like to keep? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one you would like to keep? LJ. Okay. Let's keep one and let's remove the rest. All right. So follow my steps. Remember, this is how you're going to design the process, okay? This is what you're going to do during your design process. You're going to try it, you're going to correct it, you're going to take it off and redo it. I don't care how many times I'm going to tape her eyelids or put the iPad. The only thing I need to know is every time when I put the structure in, her eyes need to be open so I can see it clearly. Okay? So now, have your lash gel ready. Okay? Have your lash gel ready? And let's do a removal. I'm gonna keep the LJ at the end. Is there any questions in the Google Meet?
Yep, checking now. No, oh good. So, okay. For those who cannot stay till the end, that's totally fine. We are going to include everything in today's course and class in the ebook. So if you haven't already, share the live, share our post, and then take a screenshot and send it to my email. And you'll receive an ebook with everything that we are covering in today's class. Okay?
And all the instruction is in our pinned post.
Yes. So head on over to our page. You'll find all the information there. Make sure you guys read it so you don't miss out on the details. How long does the set usually take?
If I'm used to it, it will take me around an hour and a half.
It really depends, guys, like what kind of set you're doing. If you're doing a natural set, if you're doing more dramatic, it really depends on the style. If you guys have already posted about the live and reposted our posts on our Instagram, then you do not need to do it again. Is there any way we could go a little faster? This is the pace that we are going to go because we want to make sure that you guys are getting all the details and Lynn is covering everything. Okay? Do you guys fill or a new set each time? So for us, when we design, we want to make sure that we're doing a new set every time because, yeah, this is not an ordinary set where you can do a fill. We are designing and not two sets are the same. So every time your client comes back and you're doing a design set, it's going to be a new set every time.
Okay, I removed all of them. And also, girls, I'm here to show you a real process. This is like an official class. We don't want, like when me and Alicia decided to do this, we don't want to just open out like a small webinar to like able to market ourselves to expand our, like knowings and stuff. Like we open this class because we want you guys, especially if you're beginner or if you guys aren't like financially not supporting you to take a course, this is what you can learn, okay? So I cannot really fast it on it because I'm really trying to show you guys each detail. Okay, so now we got LJ, okay? That's the only one that's left. And what was the issue? The issue is, first of all, the distance between each primary points, they're not close enough. Okay? The distance between each primary points, they're not close enough, and they're not even. Okay? They're not even. And third, it's because some of the lashes are down, some of the lashes are up. Okay? I see a lot of is that questions or
The questions, it's just like answering. People are saying like, please do not rush. And yes, we're not going to rush this, guys. Like, we're really going to take our time.
Okay, so now, remember for this one, LJ, I chose LJ 14. But this time, I'm not going to choose LJ 14. I'm going to try LJ 16. Okay? Because I'm going to see how it looks. Because I think the one I put is not long enough. Okay, let's try LJ. Actually, let's do LJ 15. Sorry, guys. LJ 15. Okay, checking the angle. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, so I want to do LC. Let's do LC. Okay, let's do LC 13. Okay, I'm doing a top attachment now. Because top attachment compared to bottom attachment, top attachment is more lifted. Okay, top attachment will be more lifted, but the attachment angle will be smaller than bottom attachment. Okay, let's do one more LC. How's LC top? LC 12 or LC 11? Give me some answers.
Let's see some answers, guys. What do you guys think?
Right here. What are we gonna put right here?
LC 11, 12, 12,
12.
12,
12. Do you guys want to see longer?
11, 11.
Okay, wait. One question. When applying L type curls, should the full flat surface be attached to the natural lash? Yes. So when you're applying L curl, okay, I'm going to use this. This area should be attaching the normal lash, okay? Like that. Like this, okay? 11. Okay, 11, let's do 11.
Okay. What do you do if there is a gap or no natural lashes in that spot?
I find the closest lash. I find a lash spot that's very close to the empty spot. Okay, let's try 11. Okay, should I place it here or here? Here or here? First or second? First or second?
Let's see some answers, guys. Would you like the first or the second? First, first. Yep, first.
First, great. Okay, top attachment. Okay, now what about this one? What about the one in the corner?
What do you guys think? What should we put right in the corner? Right here. 9, 9 or 8, 10, 10. Are these all on the first layer? Yes. So this is the top layer, right at the top. Okay.
Sorry guys, but for this one, I still want to try the C curl. I want to see how do I use the C curl.
9, 9, 9, 10. Could you do 11 again? Because her eyelids were kind of strong, pushing it downwards with the 10 before.
Yes. Let's try C11. Could you please grab me C11?
Yeah.
I don't think I grabbed it.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm not giving up on C curl. This is how I design. Like I try to use the curls that I want to use, and I find a way to make them connected together. I will never like focus on like one curls, but I will always use 0.07. Are the closed bands same sizes? Yes, similar sizes, similar. What lashes did you guys use? Will all be included in the ebook. It's Camellia Lash,
This is the C curl.
C Curl, 11.
Okay.
Okay.
So the C and the LC are completely different. As I said before, the L series has a flat base. Okay. So the base is flat. It's different to it's different to the C curl. What lashes did you guys use? Okay, so for those who have been joining late, we've been using the Camilla lash. Okay, Camilla lashes.
And remember one more thing, when you guys are doing manhua lashes, okay, you want to put some clear coat on the tip of your lashes. Okay? You want to put some clear coat on the tip of your lashes, the tip. Okay? So it can naturally form little close band where the tips are close together. And now where do I place the C11? How does it look? Here? Yeah? Okay, let's put it there. Okay? And Google Meet, girls, from the side, remember, check your lashes from the side. Okay, you need to go 360 degree, not just right here. You gotta check it from the side. All right? And now, last one, I'm gonna try C10. And remember, if it's not attaching, remove it immediately and grab a new lash, dip into fresh glue. Okay, new fresh glue. Okay?
Sorry guys, I'm just gonna
Take a quick picture. We're gonna put it on the ebook.
Yeah.
All right. So now, let's check. Are they attaching?
Yes, guys, this is all 0.07 Camilla lashes.
Okay, so now I see something very obvious. Okay, I see a very obvious issue. Can you tell me what is it? I see something like very, very obvious.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one do you guys think we should change?
Or is it the distance? Did you notice this too? the distance is too far, right? So compare to the other ones, this distance is too far. Yes, Google Meet, space between, yes.
Mhm.
These two, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this one a little bit towards here, okay?
Yep. Distance is too far. Yes, yes, yep. Lynn's going to change it now.
So C11. Let's put it here. And now, see, the tip is too spread out, so we might want to close it, and let's try if we can close it or not. Okay, it's closed.
Again, Lynn used this to close the closed fan. This is what she's using. Okay, it's a clear gel coat.
Okay, so would it help to use a marker to mark the points on the eyelid? No. Please, guys, for me, I'm not gonna say it's wrong or right, but for me, I never draw a map on the iPad, because just like what you see, we change it all the time. We change it all the time. When the client, the model open their eyes, it's another look. All right? So it's changeable. You can't just make a standard mapping. You can't just give out a standard mapping. But this kind of mapping, it can be used for most of the eye shape. Okay? All right. So inner corner, these three is usually top attachment. Why? Because inner corner, the eyelid, the lashes are more down. Okay? Here is usually bottom attachment. Okay? Remember, top attachment will be more lifted. Okay? So now, let's open the eyes.
Yeah, so yeah, we're not going to mark the eyelid, guys, because Lynn's trying to design and she's going to, do it by eye. And that is part of designing. There is no mapping. And this is totally up to you guys. Like once you guys start designing lashes, you'll realize that, this is up to you how you do it. So for Lynn, she does not use any mapping. Yes, Lynn is freestyling. That is right. She's creating art, a one-off set. Okay, just wondering how it will work like a paid client workflow. Do you mean like, when the client comes in, you guys just have to be very transparent that you guys are new to it. So it's going to take a lot of time. And lashes, you cannot rush it because you have to isolate and, play around with the curls. So you have to make your client aware that you are trialing it and it's going to take some time. If you want good results, you cannot rush it. Will the clients have to reapply the gel once it washes the lashes? Okay, so the gel is a water-based gel. So once the client washes their lashes, it's going to come off. But as I said before, when you're using Camilla lashes, when you're using the right lashes, the closed fans will stay together, okay? So it's really up to them if they want to reapply the gel so that you can get like an extra spiky look, or if you don't use it, then that's totally fine as well. Are you guys able to hear? Is the audio all clear? Just making sure. Just want to check in and make sure the audio is all clear for you guys. Yeah, good, good. Thank you. Someone mentioned Magician. Sorry, I just butchered that. But don't forget to hydrate yourself, Lynn and Elise. Thank you. I'm gonna do that right now. Lynn, do you want your water?
Yeah, I'll do it soon. Okay, does it look better? It looked much better, I think. In my opinion, it looked much better. And also, the issue, I think, still is with this one. This one right here. Okay? So I'm going to switch it to LC curl instead. Okay? Okay, now you got the shape. All right? From the Google Meet, you can see the side. Okay, it's all lifted. All right? And I'm going to keep going. So this is the real process. Okay? It's not going to be like you just put a standard mapping, blah, 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 blah. You got to change it. Okay? Any questions?
This one right here, Lynn is going to change to an LC. Okay? The second one right here. Any questions, guys? This is time to ask your questions so that we can answer them for you guys. We should get a certificate after learning this set and sending it to you guys. And you guys could judge and say if it's ready for Manhua sets. Guys, if you guys are going to recreate looks, you guys can always post and tag us so that we can see what you guys get up to. That'd be really, really cool. Shouldn't the second lash from the outer corner be more upwards? Yes. So that is what Lynn is doing right now. She's removing it with the remover, as you can see. And she's going to replace it with the LC.
I'm going to drink some water.
Yeah.
I can't. My throat hurting. I'm yelling.
Lynn is trying so hard to speak as loud as she can for you guys, so she's parched. Okay, is the ebook in the ebook, is the trial and error process going to be recorded? Guys, the ebook is going to be, it's not a recording, it's going to be a series of photos that I have taken of Lynn's class right now, and we're going to place it into the ebook so that you guys can have a step-by-step on how we created this today, okay?
Okay, give me a choice of this one. Give me a choice of what we should put right here. I'm gonna vote for LC 15 or 14.
All right, let's see some answers. 15. Yep, so she's doing LC, but what length do you guys think it should be? 15, 14, 15, 15, 15. Everyone's answering 15. Looks like 15 is the winner.
All right, let's try 15.
Guys, I know there's a lot of changes, but don't worry, it's going to be included in the ebook. And this is all part of the process, okay, of designing. We need to trial and error to, create the perfect set.
Okay, I think it looks better.
Guys, ebook. So those who have missed it, you need to post about this live or go to our Instagram and share our pinned post about this class to receive your ebook. Okay? Once you do that, take a screenshot, send it to my email, and you receive an ebook after the class. And make sure you guys like look at all the details because we've put everything in there for you guys.
Yes. Alicia, could you please take a picture?
Yes.
So this might be the final structure. Okay? What we have right now might be the final structure. I'm gonna ask Alicia to take a picture. The light, like the standing light, is like. Probably remove it a little far away.
This one?
Yeah.
Is it gone?
No. Move it to that side. Yeah. It can still like towards you. Yeah. Okay. Guys, sorry about the light. Okay. Alrighty. So now let's do a review. So first of all, check your material requirements, right? Second, clean. And third, set the primary points, test your curls, right? Let the client or model open their eyes, and then see what's going on, right? And now, what's the next step? It should be building the spike, okay? Now I'm gonna teach you guys a very simple way of how to build a spike, okay? So now, I know a lot of you guys probably seen those like triangle spike, but now I'm gonna go through a very simple way of building a spike. When you have all your primary points ready, you find something that's very close to your primary points. Okay, you find a lash that's very close to your primary points. Okay, so now same thing. When I do the end of her eyes, what do I do? When I do her end of the eyes, what do? I tilt her head, right? So that I will have more space, okay, right here to tilt my hand, okay? So now I'm gonna do the spike for this lash right here, okay? Do I need to adjust this? Or no? No, I don't think so.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Hang on.
Maybe a little bit. Okay, let's adjust the angle. Okay. So now, I'm gonna find something that's under. Okay? I'm gonna go to the next layer and find something that is under. So there's a lash right here, okay? And then I'm gonna pick the same length. Okay, I'm not gonna change the length, I'm gonna pick the same length. So what did I do for this one? Anyone remember what I do for this one? What did I do for that one? Is it LC? Is it LJ?
LJ.
LJ 16.
Yes. LJ 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, everyone's been paying attention. Good. Perfect.
Okay, so now let's put the same length, LJ 16. So first of all, when you decided to dip it into the glue, you gotta check it, okay? Should I do this?
What do you guys think?
Should I do this? Or should I do this?
Option 1 or option 2? 1 or 2, guys? Which angle do you think is
One.
better? 2, 2, 2, 1, 2. Match the angle. 1, 2.
You gotta make sure these two, they're combining, okay? You gotta make sure they're like this, okay? Remember, we're building spike. We're building spike. We're not doing a classic lash. We're building spike. So how do you build a spike is you go find something that's very near, and then you put it as the same angle as you put the primary points, okay? Okay, now do we have it? And now this is a spike. Okay? Now this is a spike. So now, when you finish, remember, use the coat. Okay? Use the coat. And give the tip a little touch up. When are you supposed to use the coat? You can't be like, okay guys, you can't be like, I'm placing it like, I'm gonna place a random one. I'm placing it like this, okay? This is the wrong one, okay? And then you're trying to combine them together. This is not right, okay? This is wrong. You have to make them already stay together and use the gel coat, the clear gel coat, to make them to stronger them. Okay?
Yeah, so as you can see, Lynn's closed fans is going at a cross. So when they cross over and you try to use your gel coat, they're not going to stick. You have to put them at the same angle.
I'm doing a top attachment for this one I just did. Okay? I'm doing a top attachment. And now, let's move on to the next. You gotta find something that's closer. Okay, what do I use for this one? What do I use for this one?
Let's see some answers, guys. What did we use for the second one? LC15?
Yes.
Yeah. LC15, LC15. Good.
Should it be like this? Oh, my mom will fall asleep. This or this? Option 1 or option 2? Remember, we want to make them combine together, okay?
What would you do if the client has sparse lashes? You have to find the closest lash to your primary points.
Okay, now they're combined, right?
Can you show us the pickup process, Lynn?
Yes, we'll go through that after I build all the primary points. All the spike. So what's next? What do I use for this one?
Let's see some answers, guys. What do we use for the third point? Can we touch the skin? No.
No, you cannot.
No, cannot touch skin. LC13, LC14.
It's LC13. Okay, same thing. You find the closest slash. And then attach it. See? Make them to form a straight line. Could you please write down straight line? Form a straight line on the board.
Yeah.
Make them to form a straight line. Okay? Remember, your goal is to make them to form a straight line. Okay? You write goal of spike.
Okay, this is your goal for a spike, to form a straight line.
Okay, now, what is this one? Give me some answers.
Next one, whoops. LC11, LC11, yep, good. Do you find it more difficult building with two tweezer technique?
No. Girl, it's as long as you get the technique, it's all the same. Okay? Single tweezer, double tweezer is all the same. The reason why I'm using single tweezer is I don't have another tweezer to block your vision.
What if the client is squinting or closing their eyes very hard? What's the best way to communicate to them to soften their eyes and close them gently? You just have to like nicely ask your clients to soften their eyes. That's the only way. Because you can't work when they're like shutting their eye and you can't get to the base of the lash. Yes, so if you post on your story about this live, you can take a screenshot or a photo, or you take a photo. Sorry, if you reshare one of our posts that is pinned about the live class, you're eligible for the ebook, okay? Do you use slow drying glue or fast?
Fast.
Fast drying.
Now we got an issue. Are they forming a straight line? Especially Google Me girls looking from the side, are they forming a straight line? Nope. No, obviously no. Why? Because the direction is wrong, right? This one's towards here and this one's towards here. Okay, Alicia, could you please take a picture?
Yep.
So I'm gonna let Alicia take a picture and we're gonna put it on the ebook to show you what kind of mistakes you will probably make during the process. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to remove that. And then you're going to redo.
Does she apply it using the same length as the spike attached earlier? Yes. You guys have any questions? Any questions?
Okay, is it looking better now? Yes.
Is there a reason why you remove some lashes with gel and others with the banana peel method?
So gel removal is for lashes who already been there for some time and the the glue is already dried. And banana peel is the lashes only been there for some time and it's not completely dried it. So when you use banana peel, it peels up easily. Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
So now what is these two? See, Carol.
Why did you use saline water instead of primer or lash shampoo?
Because it removes the extra oil and it kills bacteria. Okay? It's more, how do you say that? Hygiene, sanitize.
Yeah, so you really get the full sanitation when you use the saline water, okay? Because you don't know if you're using like normal water, you don't know how clean it is. Saline water is the cleanest.
And it also helps with eyes with a bit of inflammation.
Okay, so yeah, so it really helps with eyes that are sensitive and have inflammation as well. So it's very safe.
And also, one more thing, saline solution for eyes, okay? Not normal saline solution.
And it's sterile. Yes, correct.
Okay, we have another issue. Are you guys able to see what is the issue for this one I just attached? It's forming a circle. Okay, see that? Could you please take a picture of it?
Yep.
Can we use contact solution? Yes, you can use contact solution. I'm recording this for myself because there's too much information. It's forming a circle. Why? Because you're moving your tweezer. Okay, you don't move your tweezer. You don't move the tip of your tweezer when you're doing it. Your tweezer is straight. Your tweezer keeps still.
Yes, so it's all within the practice, guys. To create a spike, you have to be quite precise and accurate, and that all comes with practice. So yeah, if you think if you see your spikes turning out like this, where it creates like a U shape and they don't join together, then your angle isn't right. Yeah. So that is my issue when I tried. Yep. So keep trying, girl. Keep practicing.
Oopsie, did you guys see the one that just came off? It means, first of all, I was in the air for too long and the glue got dried, half dried already. And second, it's not attaching enough. So I'm going to go reattach it.
What time is it in China? Guys, it's currently 1 a.m. in China. Me and Lynn have been like prepping for this class for you guys for a long time. And yeah, it's currently the AMs, but we're getting it done.
Okay, does it look better? I'm going to tell you guys how do you fix your spike, okay? So before you put on your spike, you don't just put on, you don't just like put it straight away. You grab the close band, okay, you grab it, and then you test it, and then when you make sure your angle is right, you attach, okay? When you're doing like this, it's obviously not right. When you're doing this, it's obviously not right either, right? So you gotta test it before you fully attach to it, okay? Got it? Got it?
Yeah.
We got one more. One last one. Okay? I'm going to wash my hand because I got some gel on it.
Thank you guys for being here. Honestly, I know it's very late for some of you guys. I see 3 a.m. from Melbourne. It's also 3 a.m. from Sydney. I'm personally from Sydney, so I understand it's very late. 11 a.m. in Texas. Thank you. Thank you for being here today.
Okay, how does it look? Perfect. Can you tell Lynn I took the class she did with Last Artistry and fell in love with her work since then. Thank you so much, Lisbeth. Thank you. And also, now, what's the next step? Use this little glue, right? Touch the tip, all right? Now we have the simplest spike you can make. It takes practice, okay, guys? Trust me, get 10 models and you'll be fine. Follow these requirements, follow our ebook, you'll be fine. Is it only 2 clothespan and a spike? Yes. Okay? So now you have the structure. Okay, I'm gonna go on the screen.
Is it possible to create this kind of style with a non-straight natural lashes? Yes.
This style is used for all of the eye shape. Okay, you can use the same length. Okay, you can use the same curls, doesn't matter. Okay, so now what's the next step? You have the spike. Okay, we have the spike, and did you guys notice when she opened up her lashes, she has a blank right here at the bottom. Did you guys notice that? Then how do we fill in the bottom? How do we fill in the bottom? I know a lot of you can make fans. Let me tell you, I can't. I never make fans. And I only use pre-made fans, but I don't use those like 40, 60. I don't use those ones. I only use something very natural. So the one I'm about to use, Alicia's going to show you guys. It's called, what is that called? Multi-filler. Is it there? It's called Multi-Filler. I can't see Lynn in Google Meet. It's right there, girl. It's on the screen. Lynn, search up Lynn, L-I-N.
I've also pinned it. Okay, let me get the multi-lash for you guys to see.
Come on, press. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys here first. All right. So this is the fan, the little fan I'm gonna be using. When you grab it, it's very natural. Okay, it's looking like this.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you what she's using at the moment.
You grab one.
I'll grab one off the thing. So it's very fluffy, very natural. I'm going to grab one off the tray.
Here's the little light you have, the circle ring light.
In my bag. It's right there, yeah. Let me try again. Hope you guys can see this. No? You guys can see this? it's one lash that's split into two, right? So this is going to help build the fluffiness in your set. And you usually would put this on the bottom layer. Can you guys see that?
Is it clear?
Yeah, can't see? Let me look again. Hang on, let me try.
Yeah, just draw it on the board maybe.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to try again, see if you guys can see that. Split into two. Can you see that tip? One lash splitting into two.
Yes, it's similar to Y, but it's a very advanced. It's a very advanced Y curl. We took very long time to find this type of
Yeah.
material.
So this is a very rare lash.
And by the way, this is an LC curl.
Yes, that's very rare. This is LC, multi-filler lash.
Yeah, we customized it. It's an LC curl.
I'm going to draw it for you guys so you guys can see it properly because, you know, YouTube camera is not great. So the lash is like this, right? And it splits like that. And you'll use it on the bottom layer to create density. And I will be using, let's see. Yeah, so guys, everything is going to be announced at the end. You'll be able to see everything that we're using today at the end. So make sure you guys are sticking around because we do have some exciting things to show you guys.
Sorry guys, I'm just looking for a curl. I'll be using 9.
Okay, just looking at some questions. Do you have an in-person class in China, and where is in China? We're currently not hosting any classes. This is a very one-off occasion where we're doing a free class for you guys. So Lynn's taking a break, right, Lynn?
Yeah.
For her classes?
Yeah, because like, guys, me and Alicia, we both want to offer something really, like we want to offer a great training in the future. And I know I did like some training before in New York, Toronto, LA, but this year I decided to take time for ourselves to learn, because like we want to learn more in order for us to offer a better things to you guys.
Yeah.
Because we can't keep teaching, because yes, it's making us money, but what are we offering besides that?
Yeah.
You know? What are we getting besides that? Because we, like both me and Alicia, we're not that type of person that money drives everything. We're not. Like we want quality. We want to able to actually offer things that helps, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hence why we've both taken a break, and we have really invested a lot of time into learning these things so that we can give you guys the best opportunity to learn as well.
So next year, stay tuned. We're gonna start our training next year, and we're gonna go travel.
Yes.
And right now, I'm gonna be using the lash band. You guys just saw. I'm gonna be using 8, 9, 10. Okay? So now, I'm gonna show you guys a closer look. You guys are asking if it's YY. It's similar to YY, but it's natural than YY. It's more natural than YY. I'm gonna grab a thicker one. It's more natural than YY. It's thinner, and it gives a more natural effect. So on the base, we're gonna be filling in the lash fan, pre-made fan. So let's do it between, and we're gonna start with 10. And you can choose to use 11. $11, $12, doesn't matter. And remember, right now, I'm going through the base, okay?
Is the filler the same curl as the mane?
Wait, what was that?
Is the filler the same curl as the mane?
The filler?
Yes.
The filler is LC curl.
Yeah. So
The mane,
the mane at the top.
we have a lot.
Yeah. So guys, if you guys were paying attention to Lynn's top layer, remember it was LJ, LC, LC, and they're all different. And now Lynn is making the bottom layer LC, and that is determined by her. This is the design that she is choosing. So it really is up to you guys whether you want to, make the filler the same curl or change it up. In this case, she's using LC on the bottom.
So I'm using LC because we only have LC for this curl, for this type of lashes. And I don't want to use like normal type of lashes.
Do you cover 100% of the lash line?
No.
No. If we do not have multi-filler, can we use closed fan? You can, but it will give you a different result.
Yes. So the reason why I'm using multi-filler is because I want something like similar to inner eyeliner look, especially for Caucasian or Black people or other races with like more like thicker and lash line. You gotta use the fan and this like kind of natural fan to cover the base, okay? And also, I gotta remind you guys, it's time to change your glue, okay? We should have changed it for like 4 times already, but I only changed twice. And girls, I don't use like 60, 40, 70, 80. I don't like those. This is the only Pre-Made fan I would use.
Do you often use this technique with only 2 closed fan, or do you often build pyramids instead? So remember, guys, that closed fans make up the spike. So it really depends, how thick you want your spike. So if you put more closed fans, you will achieve a thicker spike, okay? Is the multi-filler also top attachment? And also, is this on the very bottom layer of the lashes? So the multi-filler, are you using a top attachment, Lynn?
Both top and bottom.
Both, okay.
Whatever you would like.
Yeah. Okay, so Lynn is using top and bottom. So whatever you guys think feels better for you. And it also depends on your client's lashes. And very bottom layer. Yeah, so you guys can use this multi-filler on the bottom layer to use it as a filling, or you can also attach it in other ways. Remember, we are designing, we are creating a set. So it really depends what kind of set you're after. How many tens do you apply around the spike? How many tens? Sorry, I don't understand that question, Angel. If you can reword it, I'll be happy to answer it. Is she done building the spike?
Yes, this is the simple spike. This is the simplest spike that you can start with.
Yeah. What is the alternative replacement for multi-filler if you don't have it? Guys, you can use anything you like to fill the base. But yeah, we are offering like a multi-filler in Lynn's case. She's currently using a multi-filler. If you don't have it, then yeah, you guys can, pick and choose what you have available. Are you scattering 10 millimeters with the multi-filler lash throughout our primary points? Are you scattering 10 millimeters with multi-filler?
So I'm using 10 millimeter pre-made fan on the next layer of the primary points. Okay, I'm forming a line of these fan. Okay, I'm filling the bottom line, the bottom layer with these fan.
What is the difference between the spike and the multi-filler? Okay, guys, I'm going to show you up close the difference, okay? So I'm going to use this one here. This is the Camilla lash, okay? And we're going to create a spike. So I'm going to grab it. And the good thing about Camilla lashes is the base is going to stay closed. Can you see that? I'll let Lynn finish. She's attaching something. So she's attaching the multi-filler. Okay. This is what a high quality spike should look like. This is a high quality spike. It's natural black. It's not shiny.
Wait, it's not spike. It's closed fan.
Sorry, closed fan. This is a closed fan.
Can you explain what is spike and closed fan again?
Yeah. So this is a closed fan, guys. You see the base, it's not opening up. So this is going to give you, it's going to save you guys so much time. And the multi-filler, as I said before, this is a multi-filler. It's different. It's one lash and it splits into two. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean by a closed fan and a spike. Okay? So, first, closed fan is what I just picked up and showed you guys. Closed fan. The base is closed. Okay? And a spike. The spike is going to be made of these closed fans. So when you create a set, right, you're going to pick up these closed fans and place it on the lash line like this. And then you're going to place another one on either side. You see that? That is going to create your spike. Oh. Did it die?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. So we did see that the battery ran out, but we're going to connect it and get you guys back on the primary point. So please give us a second to do that. Thank you, everyone, for letting us know. Sorry, guys. We're going to recharge the phone. There's a lot going on, so just please be patient with me and Lynn as we try to recharge the phone.
Is it there?
Okay, let me look at you again. All right, we're back on. Can you guys see? Okay, I'm gonna go back to some questions. What is the tube Lynn used to adhere the close fans together? Okay, it's called a clear coat, guys. Clear coat. Sorry, I'm gonna move this out of the way now. This is what Lynn is using. This little coat. What kind of adhesive do you guys use? Lynn, what kind of adhesive are you using at the moment? It's just one that she's currently working with, like with. Yeah. We will let you guys know about this adhesive glue. So please stay tuned. We can't say too much yet. Do you need to buy the ebook? No, guys, the ebook is free. Please go on our page and have a look at all the details to get your free ebook, okay? What is your recommendation on best curls for lashes that point downwards? Yep, so me and Lynn would recommend the L series, which has the flat base and then it curves upwards. The filler lash, are they L? So the multi-filler lash is LC. LC curl. Is the multi-layer just one under each spike, or is it multi-layer covering the entire lady's lash line? Yeah, so Lynn is trying to, do you see how Lynn is trying to build this density right here? So she's filling in the multi-layers with the remaining lashes that are left over on the bottom layer. And she's creating that density. So it's not just one, she's putting multiple on there. I'm starting my lash studio in November. Oh, congratulations. Is it advisable for me to start with the kind of lashes as a startup? Yeah, so honestly, guys, like all the lashes that Lynn is using today is really, really good for beginners, advanced. Anybody can use this. These lashes are a specialty lash, especially designed for design sets, for manhwa sets. Can you guys see on the Google Meet? Yeah, no, it's on. I hope you guys can see. How is it doing lashes with no gel pad? Lynn?
So as long as the lashes doesn't grow towards the upper lash, you don't need a gel pad, okay? And by the way, her bottom lashes are not that long, okay? It doesn't touch the upper lashes. As long as you separate them and the eyes are closed, I don't use an iPad, but depends on you.
Would you say this is covering 60, 70, or 80% of the lash line?
I would say like maybe a 70.
70%?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you guys teach the Medusa set? So Lynn is currently on pause for her education, as we said before. But yeah, she did do the Medusa set, and you'll probably resume later in the future. Do you aim to fill only for the specific design on clients, or do you aim to fill up 100% of the natural lash?
So I really fill out 100%. Max I would do is like 90.
So why is it called manhua and not manga lashes?
So Manhua Lashes is originally created by a lash artist in China. By the way, she is very big right now. She's huge. And manhua is a Chinese version of a translation of anime. And I would like to call it manhua. Did I explain that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So basically, guys, manhua originated from China, and it's a Chinese technique.
Okay, I'm going for a last couple ones here.
Guys, these are all 0.07, okay? The thickness is 0.07 millimeters. Do you remember the lash artist's name that created the manhua lash style?
Xiaoshang.
Xiaoshan. Xiaoshan. Is the multi-layer placed in the same direction as the spikes?
So the multi-layer direction is opened up like a fan. Can you draw that direction?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to squeeze it in here without covering Lynn. So this is Lynn's spikes, yeah? And her multi-layer, multi-fillers are going in like this, okay? Filling in between. Multi-filler. Spike. What?
So now,
Yeah.
as you can see, well,
I'm going to take a photo.
so Alicia gonna take a photo for you guys. As you can see, the bottom, the density increased, right? Alicia's gonna take a photo, put on an ebook. Is the multi-layer different length? I mix it up from 9 to 10. I mix it up from 9 to, actually, wait, 9 to 13, I think. Yeah, 9 to 13. Okay? Yeah. So the multi-layer is NLC curl, and I used mix up from 9 to 13. Okay? So as you can see, it's filled in, No, but it's not enough. And now I'm going to introduce you the J curl.
Okay.
So not LJ, okay, not LJ, but the J curl.
I'll show you guys the J curl.
So now, because I want more, hey, Alicia's gonna show you guys the J curl.
You guys see how it's flat and it's coming out at a slight angle? This is the J curl, okay?
Okay, so now let's add more J curl, and we're gonna focus still at the bottom layers, okay, middle and the bottom. And then we're gonna use something short. We're gonna use 11, but before that,
Yes, guys. So after Lynn is done, you're going to be able to see her eyes open. So just be patient. We're building out the set. And then at the end, she's going to open her eyes for you guys to see.
okay, I'm fine. I'm not gonna fill in 100% using the fan. I'm just filling a base. Okay, and then I'm gonna use J, closed fan. I'm gonna use J, closed fan. Okay.
Question, why did you change to J?
Because I feel like J is gonna work.
Remember, guys, this is Lynn's design. She is designing freestyling. It's really up to you to determine what kind of curl you want to do. So yeah, she just wanted to use a J because she feels like this is most suited for the set.
Because I don't want something to stand out when I'm doing the filling. I want something to like flat and fluid, but same time it doesn't give this actual curls. So that's why I decided to use J.
So guys, like just a little tip, right? For manhua design, you want to make sure that these spikes are standing out. So when Lynn is using that J curl, you can still see it, but it's more subtle. And see how it's shorter as well? It's not taking away from her main spikes.
So I'm gonna use 12 and 11 mixed.
Yes, we are doing bottom lashes. We're doing the whole thing, guys. You guys are getting a real treat today. The set is looking bomb. Good job, Lynn.
Thank you.
Are you lashing the top layer at the moment?
I'm lashing the middle and the bottom.
Oh.
You guys, we're gonna change the angle a bit because my phone is out of battery. Just change it. Just switch. I'm not sure what it looks this way. Middle and bottom. What millimeter are the J lashes? I only use 0.07 right now. Okay, I only use 0.07 right now.
Oh, it's upside down.
Please switch it.
This way.
Okay. Okay, guys, we fixed it. All right.
All right, all good? Okay.
Maybe a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
So spike from 16 to 10, LJ, LCC, 1 to 3, bro. Okay, girl, let me do a conclusion after this. Is there a reason you choose 0.07, or is it also just because you thought the slash thickness fit best? Yes, so 0.07 gives the most detailed look, okay? 0.07 gives the most detailed look. That's my dog, by the way. Oops.
One moment, guys.
What length are the J lashes? 11 and 12. Hey, give us a moment. Sorry, guys.
You can see. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And for the J curl, I'm gonna put it between each primary points.
Thanks for being patient, guys. If only you can see our setup right now. It's absolutely crazy, but we're trying.
So right now, I'm mainly focused on the bottom layer. Okay, I'm mainly focused on a bottom layer.
Is it better? I think it's pretty good.
Okay, so now I'm mainly focused on the bottom and middle layer.
The direction of the multi-filler and J-curl is just straight, like a classic single set, or follow the direction of the spike. Lynn's multi-filler seems like it is somewhat following the spike, but you guys just got to determine like what looks good. So right now her spike's angled this way, but in her multi-filler, it's sitting more towards this angle. But as you get towards here, it seems to be following more.
So at the end, so this multi-filler will follow the primary point's angle. Okay, it's opened up like a fan from the center. Okay.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of questions about what she's using. Gel coat, this gel coat. Okay. Thank you, Ali and Lynn, for the effort you've put in to create this set. Thank you guys for being here, honestly. We're so happy to have you guys all here and learning. Did you use the gel coat on the lashes to create spike before picking it up?
Yes, I showed at one point that I'm swiping. Alicia, could you please show them like swiping the lash tip?
Yeah. I'm going to demonstrate for you guys what Lynn did, okay? Give me a second. Okay, so this is Lynn's lash tray. Before she started, she used this gel coat. And what she did was she swiped it on the tip of the lashes like this. And I know it's hard to see, but it helps you create the closed fan where you can pick it up with ease. Where's the gel coat from? Guys, you'll have all the details on everything that we've used in this class at the end. So please stick around to the end to get all the details, okay? Is multi-layer lash fanned out? Yes, yes. The multi-layer lash is a single lash and the ends split like this. Will the video be saved to watch for later? No, guys, we are not recording this class because this is a very special one-off opportunity for you guys. And we really wanted you guys to be present in this class and really learn with us, okay? So no, it's not recorded.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Alicia to take a picture because I'm almost done. This is the structure that we have right now.
Yes, thank you to our model as well.
Guys, give us a moment. What are the millimeter of the fan? 0.07. I'm so honored to be in this live class. Thank you. Thank you, Lynn and Elise. Thank you, guys. Okay, give Alicia a few moments. Her storage is full. Oh, okay. It died? Oh my god. Wait, let me take pictures.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Sorry.
No, that's not.
So,
No.
let's use this one to take a picture.
Okay.
Okay, how do I take this one off?
Okay. All right, let's see. Can you guys show me the multi-filler lashes one more time? Sure.
Yes, we'll do it at the end. We're gonna show you guys bottom lashes now.
Yeah. Honestly, guys, we're going to show you all the details at the end. So just stick around. I meant, are you closing or fanning out the multi-layers before placing? The multi-layer is already fanned out. So there's no need to use that technique and fan it out. It's already fanned.
Wait.
Oh, sorry. Can you tell us what brand of glue and lashes? Yep, all the details will be at the end. When do we expect to finish, Lynn?
We'll be finishing soon. I'm gonna do the bottom lash.
Yeah. Finishing soon, guys.
We have an announcement to make.
We're doing the bottom lashes and then we're going to announce something for you guys.
Yeah, we also need to let you guys know how to access
The ebook.
the ebook. Girl, could you please help me?
Oh.
zoom in first. Give us a second. I'm not sure how it's gonna look when the eyes are open. She isn't used the clear coat. They come, yeah. So I make it, but I use the clear coat to just set it more, give more like structure. So now let's move on to the bottom lash. Okay, so for bottom lash, you gotta use this bottom lash tray. It's eye curl, which is baby curl. Okay, it's super flat. Super flat. When you see from the side, it's a bit flat. So it's perfect for bottom lash use.
See how flat it is, guys? Like when I turn to the side, it's so flat. But that's the bottom lash.
You're gonna put them upside down. Okay, you're gonna put them upside down. The lash are straight towards you. So you just grab them and then tilt your tweezer. Dip. And then attach it like this. Okay, one by one.
When you add the clear coat on the lashes before picking up, it doesn't matter if it's less or more with each spike. Yeah, guys, so it's going to be very hard for you to get a consistent, how do you say that? Like consistently throughout the strip when you put it on. So when you pick it up, you need to like determine how many you're picking up. And each clothes fan that you're doing, try to pick up consistently. Okay? Do you brush the lashes after you finish? And how does the client maintain it after they leave? So we would recommend not to brush the lashes because you see the spikes that we've created? You want to keep these spikes, right? That's part of the design. If your client brushes that out, it's not going to be the same design that you have created here. So we suggest not to brush the lashes. How do they maintain it? Honestly, Manpal lashes is very low maintenance. You literally just leave it as it is. And if you are wearing eye makeup, you clean around it and you make sure that you get all of it off. But I would not recommend to like go in and like fully scrub it because that's just gonna ruin the effect.
And honestly, I don't recommend you guys, like, I would never tell my clients to wash the lashes with like, what's that, lash foam?
Yeah.
Just rinse them with water. Just rinse them with water, that's it. And I wouldn't tell my clients or model to put on a lot of makeup because it will affect the retention. And second, you don't want the root of the lashes to be dirty. That's why, like my lashes, I don't want them to last for too long. Like I want them to just stay there for some time and fall off like natural lashes. And the client come back, we remove everything. We remove everything and then redo it.
So if they wear makeup, can they get lash mites from not using lash shampoo? So you guys need to advise your clients not to wear too much makeup around that area because when you design manhwa lashes, you want the lashes to be the center and the show, right? So if they are able to wear less makeup around there, it's going to be the best suggestion. Can you show how she picks up the lashes from the bottom lashes? Can you pick up bottom lashes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see the result first, and then we will get into the detail.
What do you use to make bottom lashes? It's called the eye curl. The eye curl, as I showed you guys not long ago. Eye curl.
And also, I did a bad job with the bottom lash.
How long should the client wear the lashes until a new set? It really depends on your client's lash cycle, to be honest, because everybody's so different. When I do lashes, some of my clients are able to wear it for like a whole month on their holiday. Sometimes it's like 2 weeks because their lashes grow out so fast. But yeah, as Lynn said before, when your clients do come back, they're coming back for a new set. There is no infill. Guys, don't worry. We're going to include everything in the ebook. If you've missed anything, I'm going to create an ebook for you guys. Just make sure that you guys read the details to receive your free ebook. The bottom lashes is 0.1 millimeters.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you the result.
Okay.
So let's start with the Google Meet. First of all, from the side. Are you guys able to see it? This angle, okay? From the back, it's like that. Okay, that's how it's looking from the back. Okay, and now let's move on to YouTube. So everyone, I'm gonna ask everyone in the Google Meet. I'm gonna ask everyone in the Google Meet to move on to the YouTube. Okay, everyone in Google Meet, move to YouTube angle, please. So I'm gonna take this off, the charger off. Hold on.
Need help.
And this is how it looks. Okay? So as you can see, pretty detailed. Hold on. Move this. Okay, pretty detailed. Like that. Okay?
Let me move you guys closer.
And then we can still improve it. Okay, we can still improve it. But our time is pretty limited today, so this is what we're gonna do for now. Okay? And from the side, looking good.
Yeah, look at that, guys. Honestly, you see that dimension?
Side like this.
So many layers. So
Long
much.
layers. Okay. From the side. Okay, I'm gonna take some pictures. Photo. Like.
Yeah, so as you can see, we design lashes. That's what makes this different. We're not just placing the lashes on, we are designing the lashes. And that is how we create dimension. You need to be able to differentiate and determine what lashes to use to create dimension.
Okay. Is there any other sides you guys want to look? I'm gonna turn off the camera now, and we're gonna announce about the information and the ebook.
Okay. You guys all good? You guys love the results? Please give us some feedback. Yes, thank you. Thank you for being here. May we see her perspective? So, what do you mean by that? Her perspective?
This is how it looks from the back. Okay, so my perspective is 360 degree. I look from all angles. Okay, when I'm lashing, I don't just look at this angle. I look at all angles. Okay? All right, guys, sorry. I'm gonna turn this camera off.
Thank you, guys.
And we're gonna announce about the ebook and other informations. I'm gonna also end the Google Meet now.
Okay, guys, if you guys want more information about everything that Lynn used in today's class, please stick around because we're going to give you all the details. There's literally no gatekeeping here. We're going to share all the information, so please stick around.
Alrighty. Hold on a second. Let's move there. I'm going to move the setup for you guys, and I'm going to answer the questions for you guys soon. Can you take out that charger?
Okay, we need to project.
Doesn't matter. All right, guys.
All right, guys, hold on a minute. We're adjusting again.
So now, before we wrap up with the conclusion, we have something that very important that we want to share. And now I'm inviting all the people in the group Google Meet for the primary view to move on to the YouTube Live link. Okay, and then we're gonna end the Google Meet. So make sure you move your screen to YouTube. All right, let's give it a minute. I'm gonna clean these things.
We have a big cleanup after this.
Yeah, it's so messy right now. Okay.
All right, guys, is everyone on the YouTube? Okay, we're gonna start the second half and share everything with you guys. Okay, ready? So, 6 months ago, Lynn and I were both going through our own struggles. And as some of you guys may know and have already may seen my posts on my journey, but for those who haven't, I actually came from a completely different industry, and my profession is actually in fashion design. At first, it was very exciting and I got a lot of creativity out of it, but over time, I felt myself being very burnt out, very alone, and I really did not have any support at all on my journey. So the environment that I was in fashion was super cutthroat. It was a competitive, and it really outweighed the community as well. So there was always like this constant pressure to perform, and it really left me with no room to look after my wellness, have any balance, or even enjoy my life outside of my work. So this whole experience really opened up my eyes to how important it is not just to have a passion, but to also have a supportive community as well. And that realization is what eventually led me here to lashing.
And for me, some of you will probably know I work with a brand called Lash Formula. I worked with it for 2 years, and at the end, actually it's a couple months ago, I just realized it's not aligned with my purpose. And I decided to quit that brand